Hello everyone to this epic Starcraft battle of the year between United States of America and France. For France, representing Le Baguette, we have none other than LiquidClem, also known as Clement Desplanches. And for the United States of America, here we have representing Max the Angel with the Protoss. This Protoss Grandmaster is going to face the European Menace, 20 years old Clem versus 25 years old Astrea. Who is going to win? As usual, I'm seeing for the first time, and together we are going to find out. So far, standard opening, we have the barracks and we have the gateway. Probably we are going to see some shenanigans, some epic battles. Let's wait and see it together. So far the probe is scouting just to make sure no shenanigans are happening, and the Terran unit is creating a barrack. Good SUV. An early second Nexus. Astrea greedy as usual. Now let's see what the Terran is going to do. The SUV is going to check what the Protoss is doing. In the meantime, we have the add-on that allows for the Terran to create 2 units at a time, and a second command center is being started. Another supply depot, nothing unusual so far. And Clem is seeing exactly what Astrea is doing. Cybernautical ready. I'm pretty sure in a couple of minutes these two are going to fight. Non-stop action. Already we have 2 Marines defending the entrance. And the first adept already here shading, trying to do some damage to the mineral workers. The command center is almost finished, while for Astrea the Nexus is already done. For diligently hard-working probes are doing their part. 6 now. While here we have only 1 SUV, and the command center is being upgraded to an orbital in order to scout and to produce mules. These tiny workers are going to be held by this robot. A mule, it's temporary, but it's bringing way more income than a natural usual worker. It's creating like a boost for the Terran race. Already 6 Marines. This is awkward. Are they going to do some damage? We already have a Stalker, an Adept. So nothing the Marines can do, they have to go back. 2 Hellions are here as well. And I'm pretty sure Clem could have tried a little bit more. Scouting. To see where is the 3rd Nexus. The Adept is almost dead. No, still surviving. And the Marines back home with nothing to show off. Now here we have standard starport. We have the switch. We have the factory. We have another barracks, so it's going to be Marine heavy. We're here for Protoss. Standard opening so far. The Bling research is ready for the Stalkers. We have the robotic facilities with an observer. And Astrea, the 3rd Nexus already. A medivac drop. Nothing can be done. The Stalkers are making sure to keep it in check. Inside we have 4 Widow Mines. Epic damage if allowed. but Astrea is not going to fall for it. In the meantime, the stalkers are on the other side of the map. The observer is coming. The Hellion is destroyed. Still nothing. Clem is just waiting for the right moment. We have a tank. Tanks are like extremely difficult to face. They give a serious punch. So Astrea has to go back. In the meantime, this menace is still waiting here with 4 Widow Mines. Run, boys, run. Two of the stalkers are low on shield. These 2 stalkers are going. Now it's your opening. Nah, it was just a bait. Astrea was baiting. Look, I'm going, and when coming back. But in the meantime, we have 2 tanks and a couple of marines. A Colossus also trying to deny this. Nexus. Vikings are needed in order to deal with the Colossus. You see the Marauders are very beefy. A lot of Zealots with charge. The Nexus is destroyed, but also you have an Archon. Yeah, it's time to go. Time to go back. Excellent split. A lot of Widow Mines. Now in terms of workers, pretty similar. In terms of supply, same. Army, favoring Clem. Clem just acquired another command center on the low ground. This game is going to be epic. Who is going to win? The first match out of 4 we are going to see together. This is just the first game. A few more games are going to be casted ASAP. Today, for sure. Another Nexus, so 4 Nexus versus 3 command centers. Astrea is acting a little bit like a Zerg, outpacing the Terran. The APM 200, 500, 300. So the average around 300 APM. Workers pretty close. And now an engagement. The Widow Mine, yeah, managed to detonate. The Nexus was a little bit delayed. The Widow Mines, nothing. It was more like a delay tactic. 3 Archons, 2 Colossus, hard to deal with only Marines and Marauders, because all of these units are producing splash damage. More tanks are needed. Heavy weapons. Some Vikings at least. And as I said, LiquidClem. Funny thing about Clem, Clement Desplanche, as it is his name. On YouTube you are going to find a parody song, Despacito, from Despacito. Some of his friends are making fun of him, in a good way, funny way. I just saw it and smiled. This Widow Mine was able to survive. They are very good because they also act as spotters. They can see what is happening in that particular area. Astrea with a 6th sense. Already positioned his troops. We start waiting 1-2 punch as usual. This is the Terran way. Using medivacs for drops. I'm trying to be in multiple places in the same time. But it's hard to do all of this. Especially when you are facing the Protoss Grandmaster. Representing United States. Astrea. A lot of gateways. 6 so far. 2 robot facilities. The 7 gate. Let's see what the Terran unit is going to do. Oh, now we have the ghosts. The boys are back in town. You just saw what a sniper can do. This is their main ability. While here we have a skirmish, a small one. Ghosts are very important units. Now a perfect surround. 0 survivors. The Stalker are excellent in keeping the Vikings away. And you see where a lot of them are in low health. We also have a disruptor now. And the scan to reveal exactly the composition of the Protoss army. The Zealots are basically here to soak off some of the damage. The Stalkers to prevent the Vikings. And 5 disruptors. Their balls of energy are extremely efficient against Terran bio. And now we have another Nexus from Astrea. While Clem is trying to take orbital command. This is going to be for defense purposes, probably. It's going to be transformed into a fortress. In the meantime, splash damage. The workers are keeping the planetary fortress alive. The Vikings try to find an opening. And a miracle just happened. Clem was able to survive. Barely. With 6 ghosts, this is like his main ace. Starcraft is all about positioning. An APM, it's like another ability that the ghosts have in order to disrupt the shields of the Protoss units. For humans, teams are also important. Increase the damage output. The problem is also drain the life. Basically they are on steroids and drugs. Enhanced performance but comes with a cost. And now perfect surrounding with a lot of zealots. This is heightening. Going back. Fire, go back, fire, go back, fire, go back. Retreat to the safety of the planetary. The workers are repairing the planetary. And Clem is going to live for another day. Excellent damage, a lot of workers were dead. Now you see the supply, 86 for Astrea, 63 for Clem. In terms of army, equal. Almost equal. The Vikings landed to provide a little bit of a cover. Since there are no more Colossus. Intense match. And while this is happening, we have a squad of Marines, Marauders, destroying the enemy base, and the recall is needed in order to save. But Clem saw it and just made sure to use the medivacs. The medivacs that are intercepted. No! A medivac full was destroyed. Who was? This Stalker, 43 kills. 3 kills. That was health. Another attempt for Clem to go and do some harassment. It was prevented. All these medivacs were extremely important. They are the ones that keep this bio army alive. They steam, they fight, maximizing their damage, and the medivacs are healing them back to health. And while this is happening, we have a lot of zealots trying to do a surround on the SUVs, but Clem is just using them as a wall for his marines and the ghost. And while this is happening, we have another fight here on the bottom right. Two more disruptors are coming. 3. They're just making sure the Bioterran cannot approach, and they try to create like a sandwich. Now both of them are destroyed. Another Colossus, no Vikings. This is why it's important to have a backup plan. Non-stop action, as I promised. I had a strong feeling. This is what is happening when two Grandmasters compete. Non-stop action. And now Clem is trying to destroy a Nexus. Going to the opposite corner. And in the same time, Astrea is marching. This is one of the main mineral bases for the Terran. Let's see what Clem can do. The orbital command center is going home. It's not going to happen. The stalkers make sure of it. Oh, that we don't mind. Perfect. If you are able to destroy the disruptor while he is trying to send the disruptor bolt to you, you are going to prevent for the disruptor bolt to destroy you. Now Astrea is going to the opposite corner. This mineral base is full, so you need to destroy it, because in the main, nothing. Second, almost finished. This one has a little bit of minerals. This one is almost finished, so this is the most juicy one. Another epic fight. A concave, a small one, excellent APM for both players, 801 point. And now this base is vulnerable. All the SUVs are ready to defend it to the last. Lot of sniping. A Liberator is also brought. Liberator are very good against ground units. It's like aerial tank. And now he's dead. Another surround. Stalkers from the left. The rest from the right, from the left, from top. These are the real MPV. These medivacs. And now a huge drop is going to happen. This we don't mind. 6 kills so far. Excellent. Clem is trying to go into the opposite corner. And while this is happening, Astrea is coming back. Let's see if Clem can recover. Astrea has a huge advantage so far. Overall, more workers. More workers means more minerals, more Vespian gas. The orbital fortress command center was destroyed. So that leaves Clement with only this base. No minerals almost. This one almost depleted as well. USA, USA. Those from United States of America are now singing. I haven't seen this match, but I smell blood in the water, and so do you. And as I predicted, Astrea won. Well done, Astrea, and thank you for watching.